Heavy rains are causing havoc in some parts of KwaZulu-Natal. In areas like Ladysmith and Msinga, flash flooding has also led to some residents being trapped. The KZN Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs has started evacuating residents in these areas. CoGTA says the town of Ladysmith received significant rainfall over the weekend, which led to the Kliprivier bursting its banks and flooding parts of the CBD. Let's get a sense now of how things are looking on the ground with Abed Karim from the Alim Daad Foundation, head of Department for Local Projects in South Africa. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. We see videos on social media documenting what looks like a trail of destruction. But do you think that these videos begin to capture the magnitude of the situation on the ground?
Good afternoon to you and your viewers. Yes, rightfully said that it's a trail of destruction. In a matter of 10 days, for the second time, the town of Ladysmith, especially the CBD, is flooded, and very, very devastating situation here in Ladysmith. As I talk to you, we are in an area in the CBD known as the King Street area, and lots of rescue and evacuation of people that have been stranded in their homes here in this area of the CBD, more specifically in King Street, Lyles Street and Forbes Street. And as we are in our rubber dinghy and going out to assist some families that hopefully we can bring them out and take them to higher grounds at the indoor soccer complex, we hope to make a difference by allowing them to be much more comfortable in those halls.
And as we can see there, the water levels really worrying where you are. Do you know if everybody who is around that area has been evacuated?
As I talk to you now, we just got a call now from a guy, and he's going to be live. We are going to be telling our rubber dinghy to go and rescue him. The water level at the moment, just to give the viewers a better understanding from the JOC meeting that took place this morning, the water level at the moment is still 8 meters in the Kliprivier. And it has been raining from what we were told. And what's very important to understand, it will take about 2 to 3 days before we can even have water to go right down so cleaning operation can take place. As I talk to you now, you will see in the background, there's a gentleman that's asking us to please come and rescue him from his home, and that means he was there for over about 2 days. And our teams now are going towards the house to go and rescue him and take him to more safer grounds. Then he will be taken by disaster management to the indoor soccer stadium.
That line freezing there, as you can see, a very desperate situation. A man really crying desperately for help there to be able to be rescued from his home. And as they say that they believe that he's been in there for about 2 days now. And this is, of course,
all the evacuees
I understand that you're back. Mr. Karim, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm with you, ma'am. I'm with you.
All right. Let's, as you were talking to us about that man that you're saying that you're now trying to get towards in order to try and really assist him, then talk to us about you say that he's been in his home for about 2 days now.
That's correct, from what we are understanding. And we will now get more clarity from him as to why was he in this situation. As you can see, our teams are now assisting him from his house to come into the rubber dinghy and help him out to go to safer grounds. Also, we must also mention that in this specific area of King Street, there are many homes here that had needed help, and persons who are staying in these homes needed help because the water here, you're looking at over your neck-high water and chest high at some stages. So as I talk to you, the two gentlemen are now in our rubber dinghy, and we are now going to be taking them to a more safer grounds, and they will then be assisted by disaster management teams.
And how overwhelmed are the teams, would you say, on the ground?
Well, we have to say that last night our teams finished at 2:45 in the morning assisting with search and rescue. And you will have a look at that home over there.
that last night we rescued an 89-year-old elderly lady with her two daughters who were trapped in this home. And if you look at the home, it's a double. Fortunately, the water had come in much more higher than they anticipated. And they had then had cries of desperation to please come and rescue them. So Alim Daad Foundation rescue teams with South African police rescue teams and disaster management, at about 1:15 in the morning, we went out there and assisted this family and rescued this elderly mother and her two daughters. And they were taken to safety areas by their families, and they are now in a comfortable situation back home by their families.
All right, Mr. Karim, thank you so much for your time this afternoon in between all the work that you are doing to also be able to assist the various communities there. That was Abed Karim.